Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Being Software Engineer. My name is Akash. So today in this video we are going to learn do's and don'ts in an interview. So there are multiple mistakes which experience as well as fresher does in an interview. So that's what impact in interview a lot. So that's what we are going to learn cover in this video. Let's start with the video. So before starting with the video, I want to request you guys to please subscribe my channel and please like my video if you really like my content of the video. And okay, let's start with the today's topic. So let's go with the appearance. So I would recommend boys to be informal as well as girls also to be informal, or you can wear a salwar also. If you boys, if you have beard, then you should trim that beard, or you should well maintain that by going to saloon. That impacts in interview a lot. So you should look professional, as well as you should have good haircut so that you will look professional and decent. Apart from that, uh, what things you should carry when you go for interview. So you should carry a pen, because if then there may be possibility that you may need to sign documents or many resume or something like that. So I would recommend you guys to carry a pen with you. Apart from that, you should carry resume, and resume should be of maximum 2 page. So that is better to have resume of maximum 2 page, because long resume or recruiter cannot read that complete resume. So I would recommend you guys to have a resume of maximum 2 page. And then you should carry a passport size photograph, because if you crack the interview first or second round of interview, then they may ask you to fill up documents. So that time you may require passport size photograph. And while going for an interview, if your interview is located in the IT park or any other company, so there is a gated society, gated security, which may ask you for the voter ID card or Aadhaar card. So you should carry ID proof with you to get entry into the IT park or the company. And apart from that, if you clear the interview, then they may ask you, the interviewer or recruiter may ask you for the further documents for the further procedure of the recruitment. So you should carry, you must carry actually the ID proof with you. Apart from that, you should carry documents. What documents you should carry? If you are fresher, then you should carry all semester document as well as your degree certificate. And if you have any any course or something, if you are done, or any certification you are done, you should carry that also. And if you are experienced, then you should carry all education related documents as well as all experience related documents, like your experience certificate, your offer letter, your relieving letter. All these things you should carry with you, because if you get selected, then you should be able to submit the documents. Because if there is campus selection, or there are some recruitments happens when they get the interview done in the same day, so that's when you will require these documents. So okay, so things before you do, before the interview date, or on before the interview starts, you should first read about the company you are applying for. Okay, you should go to the company's page. You should read about a page of them. And then you should read complete details of the company. You should read what the company technologies it works on, what are the key areas of the company, what company is based in, and what is the Google review of the company, and all these things. If you have any reference in the company, or any your friends or family member work in the company, then you should ask them what the company is, what the domain they work in, what they are expertise in. So you will have clear idea about the job you are offering for, and you will get better confidence as well as you will have clear understanding. So apart from that, you should read a job description. Like, you will get an email from the HR or recruiter whenever you are called for the interview. So you should read the complete job description as well as the technology they are asking for in the interview. Apart from that, you should read the job description as well, and the key responsibilities you will be having if you get selected in the interview. So that if you read that, then you will have the clear understanding that what things you should be having to clear the interview. Okay, and it will give you confidence also. Yeah. So I would recommend you guys to read commonly asked question. In every field there are commonly asked question. If I talk about myself, I am a Java developer, so there are commonly asked question in Java. So like there are what is string, and what is string constant pool, what is hash map, what is the internal working of hash map, and data structure, algorithms. All these things are there which interviewer asks to us. So there are commonly asked question in every field. So you should prepare that. It will give you better confidence as well as it will improve your interview skills as well. Okay, and you should go to the interview before 15 minutes or 10 minutes of the interview, because if you get for the interview, you may get tired, so you should have time to get fresh. So I would recommend you guys to go 10 minutes or 15 minutes before the interview, so that you will get fresh and you will have better confidence to present yourself. Yeah. Then for the Skype round, okay, if you have Skype round, you should log in before 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 5 minutes before the interview starts, so it will give better impression to the interview for the Skype people. For telephonic people, if you have telephonic interview, then you should go to the calm place, or if there are less noise or calm place, that will be really beneficial for you. And you should go to the places where there will be more network, and you should carry pen and paper with you. If you in the interviewer asks you for the question, then you should be able to answer that question at the same time, so that is better for you. Okay. And most importantly, you should have patience. So there may be a possibility that your interview at 4 p.m, but it may not happen at 4 p.m, it may happen at 6 p.m or 7 p.m, or it may happen at 4:30. So you should have patience, and you can call recruiter back, and you can ask him that I have not got the call back or something like that. But you should have patience, and you should not convey your frustration to the recruiter. Yeah. Then what you should do when you go inside the interview room. So what you should do is, you should be a confident, and you should look in the eyes of interviewer, so that, because eye contact is the best thing. That's what shows what kind of experience you have, what kind of confidence you have, and how you are well suited for the job you are applying for. So I would recommend you guys have eye contact. You do not look here and there. Please look to the interviewer and listen him properly. And once you listen him, and then think about it, and then answer him. So listen first and then answer. Listen the complete question and then answer. That will be the better idea of cracking the interview. So, and whenever you go into the interview room, you should smile and say hi or hello, or you can say hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time. Okay. Yeah, that will be the best thing which you should do. I also do that, and I have attended hundreds of interviews. I have taken interviews also, so I would recommend you guys to do that. Okay. And while while leaving an interview room, you should say thank you to the interviewer. Okay, you should say thank you to the interviewer, and you should smile, and you should say thank you. Yeah. And what you should not do now. Okay, so you should not do, like, you should not look here and there, as I told you, and you should not lie. You should always be honest. You should not lie with the interviewer, because interviewer knows everything. If you don't know the answer of the question, you can say that I don't know the answer of the question, can you please ask me different question. I am not aware of the answer, can you please answer, can you please ask me different question. If you did not understand the question, you can ask interviewer to repeat a question, but you do not give him a false answer, because it will impact your interview in a negative manner. So I would recommend you to not give false answer. You can ask him to repeat the question, or you can say directly no to him, that I don't know the answer of the question, please ask me different question. And what thing actually happens with me, and happened with me and my colleagues also, is that if interviewer asks us a question, and if we do not able to answer that question, and if we ask and interviewer asks us a second question, then we think about the last question that we did not answer it, so it may impact our interview. So you should not think about the last question, you should focus on the current question only, and that's when you will be able to focus on the current question, and you can answer it. Because if you focus on the biggest question, then your confidence may get decreased. Okay. So don't be over enthusiastic. You should be confident, but you should not be overconfident, and you should listen and you should answer. Yeah. Then you should not be aggressive. You should always be honest. You should always be professional. You should not be aggressive at all with the interviewer. Okay. And if you did not understand what the how to answer the question, so you can take pen and paper, and you can answer that question on paper, and you can explain the complete answer of the question on paper. That will be a better idea to explain the question answer. And one more thing, what happens is, many of my friends, many of my colleagues ask recruiter feedback, like what was my interview, how was my interview, can you please share me feedback. So you should not ask that. That is not recommended at all. It shows your eagerness and your as you do not have patience. It shows that. So you should not ask him. And one more thing, the most important thing I will tell you now, which many of the experienced people does. I have seen 10 plus years of experience doing the same thing, and many of my colleagues doing the same thing, that you should not ask or you should not call a recruiter after your interview overs. Okay, you should not ask a recruiter for the feedback. Many of my colleagues, what they does is, once the interview is over, they call the recruiter after half an hour or 2 hour, and they ask recruiter feedback. It should not be done, because it it shows the eagerness of yours, and it shows that you need a job. And once it shows a need, if you show your need, then you will have to compromise somewhere, maybe your salary. They may decrease your salary or something may happen. You can call a recruiter, but you should call a recruiter after a week or 1.5 week. That will be better, so that recruiter will get time to get feedback, and then they will share with you. Because if you clear the interview, then interviewer recruiter will surely call you back, and they will surely share with you the feedback. Yeah, that's all, guys, for now. And apart from that, if you like this video, please like this video. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon right after the subscribe button, so that you will never miss a video. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.